Yeah. Here's the problem with coffee. The problem with coffee that I'm having with coffee is the same problem I'm having with my bed and many other things in life. At a certain point, when your home version exceeds what you find out on the road or in public or at airports or at other places, then your life, your quality of life is diminished. Meaning, I love coffee. I brew it at home. I get the Starbucks. I do it up thick. I make it extra, whatever. I got my nice milk in there. I did a radio show today, and they said, would you like some coffee? And I said, yeah, I'd like some coffee. And they said, what do you got? How do you take it? And by the way, don't ask how I take it if you cannot provide for me how I take it. I said, just a little splash of milk. Ooh, we don't have milk. It's a radio station, by the way. God forbid they have a fucking quart of milk. What they do have is they have the stuff, which I'd like to find the guy who invented that. Actually, that and the designer of the original ovens that they used in Poland to burn up the Jews, and I'd like to line them both up, and the first guy kicking the nuts is the powdered milk guy, and then the second guy would be the guy, Johnny Krups, or whoever put that thing together, ironically broke off into making coffee. I got up here, hold on a second, I got some coffee up here, hold on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I told you that somebody took over. First off, the ratio is all fucked up. Let me tell you something. You do a TV show, and you come down to get the coffee, like, you know, at the craft service or whatever. They have two big thermoses, those two big metal ones that you kind of pump. One says regular, one says decaf. Regular, empty. Decaf, full. Why? Who decided this was a 50-50 negotiation? Every human being I know, and that's me, because I wouldn't fucking hang out with a decaf drinker. It is at least 80 or 90 to 1 in the ratio. If you work at a fucking Starbucks, I guarantee when 10 people come in and ask for a coffee, half a human being asks for decaf.
Just
it's really half. Might be one. Yes, it might be one out of every 10 people. Why is it then 50-50 everywhere? Pot of decaf. Why do we need to provide for these ass wipes? Look, you don't like caffeine, you don't like coffee. Fuck off. Have a Snapple. Have a Fresca and shut the fuck up. Why should I be inconvenienced? Because we have two thermoses, and those two thermoses should both be filled with regular coffee. If you want a fucking decaf, take a walk, dickwad. So the point is this. Not only are our ratios off, but now whatever I got at home far exceeds what I get on the road. So I got the choice this morning. Do you want the powdered milk? Do you want the powdered creamer in there? Which is really pretty much like someone banging out a couple of erasers from a school above your thing. It turns your coffee a different color. Not a different flavor, a different color. Oh, and then they have the flavored shit. And this shit drives me nuts. You should like coffee because you like the taste of coffee. If you like the fucking taste of French, whatever, go find a gay guy and blow him with a beret. Do you understand? I don't want my coffee tasting like the fucking whatever. And the worst part is my fucking wife likes this shit. And every once in a while, you know what she did to me the other day? This is grounds for divorce. I said, why the fuck does my coffee taste like it has that syrupy French vanilla bullshit that you put in your coffee? And she's like, well, I miss whatever. And I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going down the stairs and I'm pouring a new cup for myself. And I said, all right. And I poured a new cup and I walked back. I put a little milk in. I went back upstairs. And I took another sip. And I was like, why does it still taste like this French vanilla bullshit? And she went, I poured them both in the cup, so I dumped yours back in the pot. And I was like, you fucking tainted the whole pot now! Now you've tainted the entire pot. She's like, I was trying to thin it out. Can't get the fucking taste out of my fucking mouth. So I like coffee. The problem is I have to go home to get my coffee, and I have to design it the way I want it, and I cannot find it on the road. And worse yet, I'm not done with this fucking coffee. You go to a hotel, and again, they have the two packets. They have the one packet that's regular, and then the other packet, and you go through the regular one. Sometimes I'll have a cup, like I'll do this thing. I'll be traveling, and I'll get to the hotel at like 6 at night, and I'm going to the theater to do a show, and my clock is spun around, and I'm tired. I'll go, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, get a little energy before I hit the stage. But then the next morning, all I'm left is with the decaf pack. And the way those cellophane things work, every time you tear it open, you tear open that little gauzy thing of the coffee that's inside of it, too. All right, 50-50, fuck that.